Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of my Trophy Log series. This is the series where we keep track of our most prized possessions. In the last episode we visited Aalborg and caught the legendary Bream trophy. Before I show you which trophy we are going for this time, this is the fun spot segment of the video where I try your fishing spots. The fun spot we are after today is a rough spot. On this spot I've actually made a video before and this spot was absolutely amazing, so I'm quite curious if it still works or not. From this spot you can expect mostly rough and gibble carp. I also had one crucian in the whole time. Bite rate at this spot is still insane. Most rough are markers, which means this is a very good profit per hour. I had a few very nice fish, just like this rough, funny number, this massive crucian and almost a trophy size rough, just 4 grams off. The keep net is looking absolutely amazing after just one night. Let's talk about money. There was no cafe order, but if you're lucky, cafe orders here are usually 30 to 70 silver per order. The keep net overall was worth 110 silver, so overall this spot still works and is absolutely amazing. Go hit it up. You guys have been absolutely killing it with likes. At this point while I'm recording this, I have 111 likes on the 6th episode. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. This time I will let the wheel choose. Yes, it's a chub. It's not too bad, I hope. If I would have gotten the Donetsk rough, you would not have seen another video for the next 6 months, I think. Since I own really weak lure fishing gear, I need some upgrades. And I'm actually really happy to spend my money finally. I have been waiting for this moment for so long. First, I will get this Sputnik Element Pro 4000 reel. I think this Siberia Linear S60L seems like a solid rod, so we'll take it. Hopefully it won't be too bad. It seems pretty good by the statistics, but we'll see later on. Once again, I'm not a professional. We also need a new line. Dang, this is expensive. But yeah, 6 kilo line it is. And the best lure there is for me right now, the Salmon Spiker 2 018. Oh no, it's actually out of stock. I guess we've gotta go to another lake. And almost, I forgot to get the new leaders with 5.4 kilo test. I really hope they have this lure in stock at Cory because it was so expensive to get here. I went through every other shop before Curie. The moment of truth, yes, it's in the shop. Lovely. Cory looks so nice. One day we will be fishing here. Okay, let's assemble the gear. So the new rod and the new reel. Why is it locked? Oh no, I bought a reel that's too big for this rod. Well, I'm back at the shop. I will buy this reel. And I think this will be fine. 3000 reel. Seems good enough. Hey you. Yeah, you. What are you waiting for? Just click the button. The first spot I decided to try unwinding is at 107, 101. I will use the Salmon Striker 2 018. Retrieval speed around 16. And I will aim along the fallen tree. I think this is the best way to go right now. So let's see. Will we catch something on the first cast? If we do, then this decides the whole freaking episode. The anticipation. Oh yeah. We have a fish on. It's a perch. We caught the fish on the first cast. This means now we will get the Chub trophy without a problem. But yeah, as you can see, that was my first ever fish on a... Oh, we have another fish on already. But yeah, this was my first ever fish on a spinning setup. And this is a Chub. 669 grams. That's kind of a funny number once again. Oh, this is something bigger. But yeah, this spot is actually pretty good. With every single cast almost, I catch a fish. So I am not complaining at all. This is 1.2 kilo chub. That's not bad at all. That is a lovely chub. And this does not look like a chub. This is an eyed. It is a pretty big eye, to be honest. 1.2 kilos. And we have a task completed. Cool. We have another achievement done. I think I should go for all of the achievements completed as well. It seems like a cool completionist thing to do. And another fish on. This is something a bit tinier, but it is the target species, which is nice. 670 grams. On this spot, I've got quite a few perch, as you can see, but mostly it is chub. So I think this spot is working and we might have a chance at catching a trophy here. Another chub, but this is a baby chub. All of this chub fishing makes me want to go chub fishing in real life. I've actually never done that before, so I think it would be a cool challenge for myself. And yeah, another chub. Nice. I think the preferred bait for chub is like bread or something, so it shouldn't be that hard to catch them from the surface. Ooh, we have a nice fish on now. But yeah, I would much rather prefer catching them with a lure. And this is a fat chub once again. Wow, almost 2 kilos. That's the biggest chub I've had so far. I can almost fill in the cafe order, I just need one more perch. The rest of the keep net is probably not worth that much. Yes, 38 silver. We weren't there for that long and chub somehow is super cheap. But still, it's good money because, you know, You don't use any bait, you just have your lure. What is this? This is super aggressive. Oh, it's our first pike on the lure. Nice pike actually. I think I want to try another spot on winding, but for that, I think this is the best lure. I mean, these lures are so expensive, but I will just get it anyways. Let's eat before we go fishing. Can't start fishing while being hungry. The next spot is at 72.85. I will use my new spiker 16 and retrieval speed 30 to 35. Try to aim towards the log, but as you can see, I don't have that good of a gear, and this is a very light lure, so it's going to be difficult for me to get my lure right to the log. And the first fish is on. It's a perch. Not the biggest one, but it's still a perch. Oh, right here. That looks like an asp right in front of me. That's cool. That's interesting. And a chubby boy. And now we have something fairly decent on. I have actually no clue what this is, but it is fighting like hell. And also, by the way, I switched my lure. I switched back to the spiker I was using before, and this one seems to be working way better. I'm catching fish every single cast. What is this fish? Oh, it's a chub. Oh, it's a fairly big chub. That's like more than 2 kilos for sure. Oh, almost 2 kilos. And 15% spin fishing. Nice. But yeah, this lure is amazing. If you don't catch a fish right away when it drops next to the log, then just reel it in, and usually something, yep, it takes it at that point or right before the bay. That is no chub, but that's an eyed, and that's some money. That's some decent money. And something big is on once again. I have no clue what this is, because all the chub that I've had, they go around like crazy, but this one is trying to hug the bottom, and now it's moving. What the heck is this? I mean, it's coming in, so it can't be that big, but still, that's some very unusual behavior. Oh yeah, it's a chub, so that is some extremely unusual behavior. Almost 2 kilos once again. I think this spot is very awesome, and you can actually get a trophy chub from here. So the keep net is looking decent, I would say. We have a lot of perch, but also some big chub. And that's a nice asp. This guy actually gave me a good fight. 1.3 kilos. That's the biggest asp I've caught so far. I think catching asp is pretty damn cool. We actually have a fish on already. How is that even possible? My lure literally touched the water and already had a fish on. And I think it's a perch. Yeah. It's a tiny perch, but we take those. We need to level up our spin fishing. And this spot is extremely active, which means we'll get our level up super quickly. And what do we have on here? Is this another asp? Because the asp was fighting super hard. Wait, did I lose it? Oh no. Ooh, I almost had a heart attack for a second. This fish is going strong. This is not giving up. Not even a single bit. What is that? I can see the fin. Is that a chub or is that not a chub? Wow, that's fast. Okay, that's definitely the biggest and strongest fish I've had on a spinning fishing setup. This thing is like a rocket. I don't understand if it's giving up or if... Wait, look at that chub. What the heck is that? That is a monster-sized chub. No way. We got the chub trophy in literally 2 days. No way. 4.07 kilos. 4 kilos is the trophy size. No. That is crazy. It took me only 2 days to get it. I was ready to go dry for like a week at least. Oh, that's insane. I think we'll go for another trophy this episode. Yeah, definitely for another one. This was just too easy. I decided to give it one more cast because, you know, maybe you'll get back-to-back trophies. That would be extra sick, right? But no, this is a decent chub, but no trophy chub. It's so crazy. That chub looked like a freaking cow. It was so big. Unfortunately, no cafe order, but the keep net is worth 104 silver. The chub trophy alone is already 48 silver. That's insane. I did not expect to get the chub trophy so quickly, but I mean, I'm not mad. We can go for another trophy now. The quicker we fill in the book, the better it is. Let's look at this. We have another slot filled in. Yes, we got the chub slot filled in. That's great. But I think we'll go for another trophy, and just to keep the challenge going, I will let the wheel decide once again. Give me something good, wheel. Give me something feasible. It's a dace. Well, this could be a challenge, but I know just a spot. But first, we need to buy some new line. I need to buy the lightest, the thinnest line I actually have available for myself. We also need some bait. We need casters. Oh, there's only 300, but we'll buy 300. It goes to the bait collection anyways. So let's set up our rods. I will use the thinnest line I have, which I just recently bought. I will use a size 22 hook and casters for bait. I think this is good enough for a dace trophy. Let's rearrange this stuff really quickly so it's more comfortable for us to fish. The depth I will use is 17, and as you can see, I did not change my spot. I'm still at 72.85 because this is a great spot for dace as well. One thing with float fishing on rivers is that you really can't AFK this thing. First of all, your float is going away. Second of all, you need to have your eyes on the float all the time to see if any fish are biting. I mean, I actually really like doing this in real life, in this game as well. But meanwhile, we're trying to edit. It is difficult. Oh, we actually have a bite. Let's see. It's a dace, so it's target species. 46 grams. Not the biggest dace I've seen, but still a dace. I think we should use 2 rods at once now. I have another rod which is longer, so I can actually cast that one a bit further away. And we'll see. Maybe the good dace are close. Maybe the good dace are like far away. Who knows? That is more like it. This is multitasking right there. Ooh, okay, there's fish on the first rod and something's biting on the second rod as well. And it's a dace, once again, 32 grams, which is extremely tiny. But still, it's target species once again. And we lost the fish on the other rod, we were just too slow. It is actually cool to look at these floats just float down the river. It's so peaceful. But yeah, the bite rate here has been pretty good. The average size of the fish, not so good yet. Maybe later in the day, but we have another fish on. That is no dace, that's a bleak. We could actually get an accidental bleak trophy as well. Because bleak absolutely love casters just like dace. I'm just juggling the rods around all the time. Oh, we have a bite. And that's a dace. And this seems like a bigger dace. 117 grams. That is a good sign. And we have another fish on. But yeah, I think I will continue doing the same thing I have been doing right now. I'll throw one of the floats far away, one a bit closer away, and we'll see. Because, I mean, so far there has been no difference. And this is another nice dace, 107 grams. The dace we're looking for is 250 grams, which is the trophy size. I don't think we'll ever get a 390 gram dace, which is a blue trophy, but 250 actually seems doable. I've heard a few stories of people being here at like level 5 or so and catching a dace trophy, so it shouldn't be too hard. And that was another nice dace. And let's see, that's a tiny dace. And this is a decent bleak. Bleak trophy is 110 grams only. Another dace. And this is another dace. Somehow they have gotten smaller and smaller over time. But I think the dace will get bigger once the sun is slowly setting. It's midday, so it's not the best time of the day. Time to make some money. 20 silver for the bleak cafe order. And the rest of the keep net is worth 32 silver. You get a lot of small fish, but the bigger fish are worth actually quite a lot. This bleak is more than half the trophy size. Something's biting. Something's biting on another rod now. No, wait, wrong one. Let's see what this is. It's a dace. Hey, nice. What a bleak, 75 grams. It also got our float fishing skill up a bit. I've also realized on the little screen on the bottom, as you can see, the float is rising. If you don't hook the fish right away, just wait a little bit until this float comes back up on the surface. And if somebody's pulling on it again, then you have a fish on maybe. Or if you don't see the float on that little screen and it's still going slowly underwater, I mean something's tagging on it. Bang, that's a big dace. That's what we like to see. We need more of those guys. That dace alone is like 6 silver as well. Nope, that's not what I was asking for. And this was definitely not what I was asking for. But it's a big fish though. That's a nice job. 1 kilo. That's a lovely fish on this super light gear. Okay, time to switch the rods because this is getting out of the barrier. Actually, we have a bite. Ooh, what is that? It's a dace. That's a decent dace. 94 grams. Another silver looking fish, which is a dace. 140 grams. That's the biggest dace I've caught so far at this spot. This actually reminds me of the first episode of Trophy Log, where I tried to get some money for the feeder kits. I was fishing on the same spot actually. That is actually when I caught my biggest dace so far. Yeah, 149 grams. This could be a special fish if it's the right kind of fish. It's a bleak, and this is a special bleak. Level 20, lads. We have access to Volkov now, which means I can buy myself a new reel, which is a very good reel. And also Volkov has so many new different fish species, and it's all over a fun spot where to fish at. Dang it, I'm missing 1 bleak from the cafe order. I'll go get it quickly. And I got it extremely quickly on the first cast actually. So easy 27 silver right there. And the rest of the keep net is worth 34 silver, so in total we made 61 silver right there. And those few days are worth a lot. 12 grams off the trophy size. I actually wonder which trophy I will get first. Will I get a dace or a bleak? I think that could be my biggest bleak so far as well. Let's check. Oh wow, I've actually had a bigger bleak. I did not even know. Ah, lost this one. But I will not lose this fish. Come on, bite it nicely now. Yep, got it hooked. And it is another bleak. Bleak are with so much experience, that's actually pretty nuts. I got my EXP up here so fast. Another bleak. And a dace. And a bleak. I am so sorry, but I yoinked this fish out of the water so quickly I even did not have time to press the record button. 169 gram dace, that's my biggest dace I've had so far. I don't know why, but I just went into panic mode. I was like, get this fish in right now. This seems like a fairly decent fish. Somehow in my mind, I was almost like, that could be a trophy. Because I've actually never had a trophy dace, so I don't know if it has a different texture or not. Okay, something is nibbling on this hook. Oh, got it. Definitely got it. What is that fish? That does not look familiar. No, don't tell me. It is a trophy dace. By 2 grams. It's another trophy. Second one this episode already. This one took me again like 2 days to get. No way. I've been spooned so heavily right now. 2 trophies in like 4 days. I'm sorry everyone who has gone dry on these trophies. And it looks like it was also a weekly record. That's pretty cool. We have another weekly record on our name. Time to go and sell these fish. So the keep net is worth 53 silver, which majority of is actually just a trophy, which is 27 silver. It's actually pretty crazy for such a little fish, 27 silver. That's some expensive fish right there. And we have another fish in the collection log. That is such a good sight to see. If you made it this far, thank you for watching the video. If you want to be notified when a new episode is coming out, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Take care, bye bye.